Relax. Breathe. Reflect. May the Buddha guide you well.
Reforming ourselves. We do make alterations to our clothes when they no longer fit well, or to products if they are not up to the standard that we want. When a country or an organization is not in step with the times, it needs to be reformed. And if our views are incorrect, we must learn to change them, or we simply may not be able to survive. Now, young ladies, concerned about looking pretty all the time, will not hesitate to make over features such as their eyes, nose, and complexion. They are always eager to enhance their looks in order to simply appear more attractive. People with resolve want to transform their laziness and apathy into active progress. Now, those who are slow and miserly wish to become generous and wise. The narrow-minded wish to be tolerant and compassionate. And the selfish and arrogant simply wish to become humble and selfless. Professionals in different fields are always active in making improvements. Look at the scientist. They research genetic engineering. A farmer constantly works to improve different plant species. Politicians change their policies. Educators reform the way they teach. And public figures attempt to constantly transform their image. Everyone, it would be fair to say, seeks change and progress on their path to success. Some people chase a good life, wealth, high position, security, good health, dreams, or goals. They go to fortune tellers or pray to God with the hope of getting help. In reality, they are simply that much better off transforming themselves instead. They are always looking for the support of those with power and influence to provide the pull needed to rise to a higher level. But these efforts are not as realistic and beneficial as self-reform. The ancients said, while it is hard to reach heaven, asking another for help is even more difficult. Therefore, instead of wishing for good fate, luck, and accidental fortune, we should try to transform our own causes and conditions to get better results. Throughout history, despots such as Nero, Hitler persisted in their own delusions with no intention of self-reform. In the end, all they did was leave behind infamous reputations in the books of history. The greatest shortcoming in life is your refusal to reform yourself, which means you are reluctant to face and you are unwilling to progress. Who is, after all, born a great hero or a saint? Only endless reform will help us move closer to perfection. King Ashoka of ancient India had a cruel and violent nature. People used to call him the Black Ashoka. After he reformed himself, he engaged in charity work, built hospitals, compiled Buddhist scriptures, and eventually he was called the White Ashoka. If the Buddha's son, Rahula, had not changed his unwholesome habit of telling lies, how could he have become one of Buddha's 10 greatest disciples? We all have faults, as none of us are saints. But if we are unwilling to change them, there is no greater virtue. Our worst shortcoming is constantly looking for excuses and not knowing how to change ourselves. If we can reform our shortcomings, such as selfishness, attachment to our views, envy, laziness, greed, and anger, I guarantee you we can accomplish anything we want.